Hey folks, this is Tony from Tony'sKansasCity.com. Recently, I did an interview with local writer and reporter Joe Miller. Joe's a great guy, the most successful writer I know, and he's also the man behind my favorite local blog, other than mine, KC Soil. Here's some of the highlights.
I looked at that and it said cyber shot.
Mm-hmm.
My mind made it say cum shot.
Okay, what's your name and what's your blog?
Joe Miller, Kansas City Soil.
Okay, what got you into blogging? When did you decide to start your blog?
Well, I don't know. I guess I read about it in the pitch that people were blogging, and it might have been Sherry's. Actually, it was Sherry's. There was like a little excerpt in the pitch of Sherry's,
Mm-hmm.
and I went and read it and thought it was cool, and I wanted to, I was kind of trying to get my writing to be a little bit looser, and so I decided to do it to kickstart my writing. I mean, the first time I started it was really to kind of work out what I thought at that time were going to be ideas for a second book. So I started sort of writing all this stuff about my family history and religion and stuff, because that's what I thought my second book was going to be about.
Right.
But then I kind of just got into just writing about whatever and just using it as a thing to get loose with writing. Get my writing loose. So it helped me through my first book, because like when I would get stuck writing, I could just remember, well, you blog with no problem, so why not write?
Right.
Yours, pomegranate pretties tops, cherries, I don't know. Those are like the ones that I'm always like, yay, when there's something new on it. Well, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see sort of who. I think the key is going to be who emerges as like the nexus for it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of why I'm on this rant about the Star's website, because I think if the Star could be sort of a nexus of information, and they loosen up and sort of facilitate, and put a link up there to my site, that would be like a big step forward for them. But I don't know, if there's like a kind of a nexus of the information. So if your site does it really well, I mean, your site might be as much of anything for it. Yours is an important site, I think, for the city. I'm not just kissing your ass. It's just a good place to kind of get all the different stuff, and it's funny. And so, I don't know. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in negotiations now for a 7-figure deal with Miramax to turn my blog into a movie. It's just going to be a bunch of really short scenes.
Is it a sequel to Brokeback Mountain?
No, it's like a series of really short scenes that make no point. That have errors in them. Like grammatical errors here. You'll have the boom will kind of come down into the frame, and there'll be pairs and stuff, and occasionally it'll be funny. So yeah, 7. I'm looking at 7. I would like to get 8 figures, of course, but I'm not. The Midwest holds me down. If mine was called Las Vegas Soil, I'd probably do better.
Any final thoughts? Anything I missed?
What's the future of my blog? I don't know. Hopefully I'll sell some books with it, yeah.